Welcome to the Happy Never After podcast. I'm your host, Mara Merrick. I have been married too many fucking times, and I just have a guest. I'm running this solo today. Solo mission, because Andrew is too busy for us today. Anyway, my guest, repeat guest, she's looking a little bit like 21 Savage, a little...
21 reasons. Just give me one.
But more like 42 Savage.
Give me one reason why I shouldn't do it. Just give me one reason why I shouldn't do it right now.
Repeat guest, Christina Galston!
Ah, thanks for having me.
Oh my god, I'm so glad you're here!
I love you.
I love you too. I miss you so much.
I miss you so much.
Where the fuck have you been?
I've been in Florida, fucking off. As you well know, and maybe some of your, I believe 3 of your listeners followed me, so special shout out to you 3. And as you all are well aware, my grandmother passed in June, and she's still dead. So
Did you check?
Yeah,
When
dug
was
her
the last
up,
time?
made sweet, sweet love to her, didn't work. Don't buy any witch books, they don't work. No, I just ended up staying after that,
Okay.
because I felt like my family can't really feel how much I hate them from all the way over here, mostly. So I should probably just be like directly in their face, but block them on Facebook, you know what I mean?
How is your lesbian mom?
My lesbian mom, well, you know it's gonna be good because I'm gonna start in this octave right here. It's good, damn it. She definitely didn't come over last weekend and punch me in the chest. So, if that's what you're asking, that didn't happen.
I just want everyone to know this is who I did the ride for. The ride across the country. You didn't give enough because all she could afford was a half a sweatshirt.
Did they miss the fine print where there was like it's for the Ortiz Foundation, which is basically Christina Galston.
Oh my god.
So yeah, no, my mom's still crazy. Love you, mom. She's still nuts. She is refusing to get any help for it.
Good.
Right? Just like stand by that. Own it and don't.
You know what?
However you feel today.
It's like a method
Whichever
actor.
you're being. I don't know who you are. But she like showed up in the middle of the night. Like I love shit like this. I will tell this story. This is funny. She shows up in the middle of the night because she wants to see her grandchildren. So, you want to show up at a normal hour.
Who are the cutest little kids
Oh my god.
in the whole entire world?
So cute. Why aren't they kidnapped?
Well, she was trying in the middle of it.
She would have just opened up with that. We would have been like, yeah, why are you cussing us out? Just take these fuckers. Like, take them.
They're adorable. We get it.
Take them. Nobody wants them. But that's the thing. She doesn't want to take them.
Yeah.
She doesn't, that's the thing. Like, people that are stomping around that are like, just let me see the kids. And you're like, I'm not even holding you back. Like, why does it have to be that well, before I see them, let me just tell you, I got to say one thing. It's like, no, you don't. You got to see them. That's what you were here for.
So just
But
go
it's
ahead
under
and
the
do
ruse
that.
of like, I just miss my grandkids, but also you're a fucking whore.
She
Yeah.
said.
Well, okay, so my sister is my best friend, my sister that I live with, Ashley, and Louis, the cute little,
Oh my god, he's so cute.
such a little, he just shaved his head because of the lice and he looks like a baby Bruce Willis, and I promise you, I let his kisses linger.
He had lice?
Yes.
Do you know that Chloe LeBranch, adult, also had lice? She's a comedian.
Oh,
You
no,
should look her up.
I will say this, I looked right at Louis and I was like, thank you, let me call my job right now. I said, hey, if nobody wants to cover, me and my lights can be there at 5 p.m. No problem. We're like, nah, we good, girl. You got that, girl? We good, we can stay home.
My lice.
Me, all 8 of my lights, I didn't even have lice. Honestly, I don't even think Louis had lice.
Oh, yeah.
I think they just wanted him to go home for the daycare because he sucks.
What's wrong with him?
Oh, he sucks.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's just 3
Oh.
and like addicted to candy, so he's like a baby meth head,
Oh.
looking like it right now. It's like he really is like a real life Sour Patch Kid. Where like he's so sweet one moment, like he'll do something
Oh, like
so
the sweet and sour.
yeah, like he'll be
commercial?
so fucking annoying, and you're like, I'm gonna murder a child today. Today's the day I go to jail. And then in the next moment he'll ask you for something, and the way he has this new thing how he thanks you. He'll be like, "Thank you. You have a beautiful heart."
Oh my god. Oh.
I know. That's you know what that is? That's your panties. They just melted off your body. A
Yes,
3-year-old
they
did that to you. He wasn't even in the fucking room, bitch.
I'd be like, you can't.
Girl, I tell him all the time, come and get it. I love you, daddy. This is what a real woman looks like. I want you to measure every female in your life up to this.
My niece and nephew, little opposite. My sister has them on the paleo diet, so they don't get any sugar. Every time I come into town, they're like, "Can you take us to have some bread?" We get everything
Like
with
crunching
bread.
up crackers and putting them in lines for them.
They're like, I would like the bread bowl with soup. I like the bread bowl also with the salad. I would like a bread and cheese sandwich. I'm like, oh yeah, that was bread. Yeah,
I
eat
swear,
bread.
Louis loves candy so much that, like, I would feel bad if I didn't have the fucking candy on me. You know what I mean? So I'd be like, I went to Five Below and spent like $45 on candy.
On candy?
Yeah, and I brought it home, and Ashley was like, "What do you think you're doing with that candy? There's a candy can here." And I was like, I really wish you would have told me this earlier. It's like, now we gotta, he should eat it. So he spent the whole week not having candy. And then finally on Friday, I snuck him a blow pop because, you know, I'm obviously his dealer.
Did he go crazy?
He deep throated it. And that was my essential worry, was that I don't want this kid out here sucking dick for blow pops. And had you seen the way he ate it, you too would have been concerned. I asked the 3-year-old to slow down and show me what you just did there one more time. Can you show Titi how you did that? You're so neat.
Even the popsicle sticks, like,
Dra!
but thankful.
But thankful.
You know, it's like, you did this to me.
And he's very like, get this plastic out of my way. I won't need it later. I don't save lollipops, bitch. I finish them.
Oh my
So
God.
I want to say this real quick. I gotta tell you about this thing with my mom because you're gonna love this.
Yes.
So mama comes over and she wants to see the kids and she's being all weird.
All right, like midnight 1, 2.
Oh, it is 10:30.
Okay.
Mostly everyone's like winding down.
Yeah.
My grandfather, because he's been so lonely, has been coming over every weekend.
Mhm.
And, you know, just getting drunk. I mean, sometimes he's cool, sometimes he's crying about blah, 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 and it's real sad.
Yeah.
And so, this one time everybody's like chilling and everything's cool. Mama comes in and she wants to talk to Ashley, and Ashley doesn't want to talk to her because the last time she was there, she was outside with Louie, and unfortunately we have the Ring app, and I gotta tell you right now, Ring app is ruining families. Because if you go outside and talk in front of your house with that Ring app on, it's recording your motherfucking conversation.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
And so,
Okay.
my mother was outside talking to my nephew.
So everyone knows.
Oh, the Ring app, yeah.
The Ring app is a security system?
Yes.
Okay.
But mostly wives don't use it to secure shit except their side of an argument. Which is, bitch, why you trying me? I heard you talking to your brother outside. Blah, 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 the Ring app. I got it right here. The Ring app is just ruining families.
Okay.
There's like a bunch of 5-star reviews and then like a -5 review that was like, we used to have a beautiful family. And then we got the Ring app. My wife changed.
Or I finally found out who my wife was.
Yeah, I found out who this bitch was. 3 kids later in a Ring app. So, my mom had been caught on the Ring app, psychotically telling Louie, like, she does this thing where she'll be like, I'm leaving. Here's my business card. Like, what? Like,
For a 3-year-old.
a 3-year-old. She's done it to my niece who's 13 now a bunch of times, so she's fine with it. But also, like, probably gonna do some fucked up shit when she gets older because she's traumatized. You know, this woman has been telling her all the time she's gonna kill herself, whatever, what have you. She's psycho. So Louis just sitting there. He's 3. He doesn't know what to say. And he's like, well, why? Why am I not gonna see you? And she just goes, because your mother's a fucking asshole. And so my sister sees it, and now she's like, for real, like, just don't come here no more. Like, now you made her that mad to the point, and that's what she wanted.
Yes.
Because she can't just leave and take her toxic stuff out. It has to be like, well, I'm gonna go out with a bang, and I'm gonna set this place on fire before I leave.
It's so weird that you also have those characteristics.
What? I don't speak Spanish. So,
Okay, continue.
not getting the reference. I never heard of this. So, here I am, still in my work clothes. I mean, these panties, I've been in them for a good 11 hours. So I'm not in the mood. And my other stupid bitch sister Lauren is there. I don't like that hoe either. So nobody's in the mood for this shit. It's already like awkward as fuck. But here comes mom. Mom's trying to talk to Ashley. She starts being disrespectful. I take her outside and I'm like, hey, I think you should just apologize for that thing that you said, that you know what you said. And she's like, I'm not to fucking apologize to her. I'm her mother. Why the fuck would I never made my mother apologize to me? And I said, well, your mother also didn't call you a fucking asshole to me before, so what would she be apologizing to you for? So mama goes in there, starts yelling at Papa, who is literally just missing Bella at this point, right?
Mm-hmm.
Starts yelling at Papa about, this is the third fucking time I find you here. You didn't find him here. You know, like, and he's getting pissed. So he starts fucking with her now, and it's funny as hell. He's like, you think you're mad now, you're gonna be finding me here a lot more often. Yeah, because guess what? They've been talking about making me a room here. And then Ashley starts finally laughing. I'm like, oh shit. So then mom's like, you mother. And she gets up in his face and she's getting in Ashley's face. And I kind of wedge myself. Can I just tell you, the space that we're doing this in is tighter than this.
Oh my God.
The whole time Ashley's like, damn, did nothing knock over? Y'all did. We were like really respecting the space. Like it was very violent, but it was still like, excuse me, watch yourself. Watch yourself, I gotta get over there. Like, and my mom's so fast, like she was going all around, and so I was like, oh, she going that way. Let me run. So like, at one point it's like me standing here, you're Papa, she's here, and I get up and I'm like, hey, get out of his face, and she goes, get the fuck back, bitch.
Oh
and I like,
my God.
I fly. I'm like, like back here. And at this point, everyone's like, okay, so she's really ready to punch bitches today. Like, she's not playing for real. Like, she's gonna punch people. So, like, here comes Lauren's big fucking Captain Save-A-Ho ass. Like, I'm a CNA. I got this big bag. I got the power. So here comes Lauren, and she, like, hems my mom up. And my mom's literally like, get off me. And I'm, like, so scared. And, like, my chest is really hurting. And I'm like, Mom, I'm gonna call like, I don't know what to do, so I just white girl. I'm like, I'm calling the police. Like, will you stop? The phone's in my, hello, police? Like, I'm like faking it. Hey, Easter Bunny, I'm telling on you. Like, can you stop? Like, you're scaring me.
Yeah.
And she was like, I was like, I'm calling the police on you. She goes, get the fuck off me. I'm calling the police on myself. Thank God I do comedy. You think I can afford therapy, bitch? The whole time. This is the funniest part. Ashley's husband's white. Pay attention. The layer will reveal itself. That's already offensive enough in and of itself. How dare you? What? This is his house. So poor Louie and Liza are standing there just watching all of this happen.
Yeah.
So finally, after the punch and after all the craziness, I'm like, hey, get the kids and take them to the back. Like, you don't need to be fucking watching this.
Yeah.
They don't need to be. But you know, he don't know no better, so he's like, I don't know, y'all are Puerto Rican. Do they need to be watching this? Is this something that they need to learn from it? I didn't know if this was I don't know how y'all do this shit. They're like, take them to the back.
So how to raise a Puerto Rican.
He's like,
I'm only in it is in Spanish and very in some sort of dialect that I don't understand. I can translate it. It's not happening.
Girl. So all he did was take the children. Come on, guys, let's go to the back. Quietly walking. The man's wearing socks. He don't wear a lot. He's not making a lot of noise. He just moved, and like a shark, she was just like, this white cracker devil motherfucker, you. Like, just starts going, yeah, you faggot, bitch. Your husband's a faggot. White devil cracker. This cracker son of a bitch. And I'm just like, oh my God, right? So to me, I'm like, okay, so.
Was she still like that?
Lauren had her like all the way to the back, and she was like, at one point, Lauren like had her face to face to her, like, stop, look at me. And I was just like, I think I started braiding my own hair at that point. I was just so like, I'm 7. Dear God, make me a bird so I can fly far away. Dear God, make me a bird. And I'm like, Papa's, you're like, okay. He's like, it's fine. I'm like, it's bleeding. So Mom finally leaves, and like we're all calming down. And of course, Ashley's mad at me. Why? I don't fucking know.
Wait a second. How does she leave?
Oh, Lauren takes her outside, and then she's like out there just like talking for a long, long time. Then she goes to drive off and like gets her car stuck up on the curb and like rakes it back and is like acting all crazy. It doesn't matter because to me it's like she never left because she called me right the fuck back. And I had to stay on the phone with her for the next 2 hours until it broke me down. And then it was like my punishment for everything or whatever. But the funniest part is that she finally leaves and we're all calmed down now.
Yeah.
And here comes John's white ass. He's really funny. But he is very white. And so he comes out.
His name is John.
John.
Okay.
And he comes out and we're all kind of like just talking about the fight. Like, damn, that was crazy. Mama was really coming in here trying to fight Papa. Like, damn, she punched Bina. Like, oh my God. She was all up in your face. And my sister's too cool. Ashley was like, well, I wasn't going to move. I didn't need to. I wasn't flinching. I'm like, all right, but still, we was riding. We was about to whoop that hoe's ass. And like, we're all getting hyped about it. And then John comes out and sits down and he's like, couldn't help but notice no one was riding for me. So we're cracking up, right? And Ashley's like, oh, yeah, baby, sorry about all that stuff Mama said about you. He's like, it's fine. I've heard the white stuff before. It's fine. And I was like, she called you gay, too.
You're like a mean one.
You know when someone hears something because it was like he heard it. He was like, what's that? I said she called you gay, too. Said you white and you gay. Like the girl kind of gay. Like you on the bottom. She said you gay. And it was like,
so
the funniest thing to me is like, I just want to know the thought process because, again,
of your mother?
I might have lived in this space once or twice. And I would like to know the place where you finally decide, like, you, next. It's like, he's the furthest, you have to walk into the room and say, I'm looking for the person furthest removed from this situation because I'd like to disrespect them the most.
The most. What offends me a little is to go over to your granddad and be like, what the fuck are you doing here? Even though his wife just died?
Well, she's like trying to parlay it like, oh, we don't love her, take care of her. It's like, no, it's more like we don't never know what we're going to get. And it kind of always seems to be this mixed bag of, negative nuts. And people are just kind of like exhausted. Like, Mother's Day is this weekend. It's always every year.
Wait, Mother's Day is this weekend?
Is it not? Because I could use another weekend.
I think it's in May. I don't know. I don't have a
feel like
big
it's
mother
coming up.
either. But the thing that I did that you didn't do is I removed myself from my mother, who is crazy.
I can't do that.
I know. Is it the Puerto Rican in me?
Yeah, absolutely. What you're saying is completely disrespectful. You don't think you're the first white woman to be like, that's a toxic person and you need to cut them out.
You need to remove that toxic personality.
I'm like, I'm going to tell my single Puerto Rican mother who worked nights for me. No.
Yeah.
No, I can't. No, I did block her one time and I felt very, very white.
Okay, so you know how your mother said that to your 3-year-old?
Yeah.
Okay. So my dad had open heart surgery, and my mom deleted and blocked my number from my dad's phone. She's sweet. And,
because she loves for the family to be together, mostly.
So as soon as my mom left the room, my mom went to visit my dad 10 minutes a day, and my niece went to go visit. My dad was like, do you have her number? I'd like to call her. But he couldn't call me because he couldn't figure out how to get it unblocked because she had deleted it.
Oh my gosh, that's so crazy.
So he had to call me from my niece's phone. I was like, why do we have to get the kids involved?
Oh, the kids are involved.
Always.
The kids are involved. Like, I love how, I don't know, I've always felt like a young child, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Even still, especially not having children. But I'm always thinking about, like, the way that I thought. Like, my mom was doing stuff, like, sometimes she was so strict and straight-laced, but then it was like, we might not pass 2nd grade. Like, we're never in school. Like, we're chasing some fucking dyke bitch to Miami again. Like, it's, like, crazy shit that you would be like, it doesn't match up, you know what I mean? But then again, you're a kid, and your mom beats your ass, so you're not really allowed to ask questions or have an opinion. So you just kind of go with it. Now we live in Miami. Now you're gay. I don't fucking know. Where's dad? Like, you don't know what's happening.
I
know.
It's
like, then you grow up and you just see, like, you were just a bigger person than me. you in no way, shape, or form had any control over what was happening.
I still do feel like a child in some situations now. Like sometimes with the boyfriend when he'll, like, he's very Greek, so he's very loud. And when he gets very loud, I'm like, okay, please, dear God, make me a bird.
It's so loud. Ruffling my feathers.
It like triggers me a little bit. And I turn into this little kid, and he's like, I'm not yelling. I'm just loud.
You are so, okay, so you would be the white girl that I bring over to my house to spend the night because you know my mama ain't letting me spend the night at your house. Bitch, she don't know you like that. So you would be the white girl that comes to spend the night at my house and my mom, like, talks loud to you and you start crying.
Yes.
Mom, she wants to go home. What? Mom, she says she doesn't eat rice. She don't eat what? Mary, please stop crying. She's gonna whip me and then I'm gonna cry.
Yeah, I would be that person.
Oh my God, you're such my cousin Madison. Like, don't yell at her. She'll fucking straight up start crying.
I do now all the time. I'm like, hold it, it's coming.
Her voice is like strangling me. Ouch! Ow!
George's like, you're so dramatic. I'm like, I am not dramatic. Did you just got me on it?
Yeah. This is when my mom called me dramatic. When she was beating my ass so hard one night, she knocked me on the ground, and I was like on my stomach, and she was like, get up. And I went, no.
Oh my God.
I'm like in high school, and we lived in a 1-bedroom apartment at the time, not trying to brag. And me and my sisters shared a panty drawer until I moved out. Again, not trying to brag.
No, you still do.
I eventually found my SpongeBob Christmas thong.
Oh.
And so we lived in this apartment, and
It's not supposed to be a thong, but just how you wear it.
oh my God! Wait! What was I just talking about?
Oh, your 1-bedroom apartment. You said no to your mom.
Oh yeah.
She's
So like
beating
she's
you.
beating us. It was like jail when we lived in this place. She's beating me, and she's like, "Get up," and I'm like, "No," and she's like, "Get up, Bina, get up," and I was like, "No, make me."
Oh my
Oh
God.
no, she was already choking me. She was like, "I'm gonna choke you," and I was like, "Choke me up," like get me up with a choke. She did that. She went ahead and served me up with one of those. I was like, whoa, you are stronger than I thought. I'm not as heavy as I thought also. Realizing a few things.
My mom.
Just one motion.
One time she was mad at me and she was trying to pour herself a cup of coffee. And I was in the living room and she was in the kitchen, and so she just decided that she would just start throwing coffee mugs at me. So I was trying to fit underneath the couch, and I just remember thinking, she calls me fat and she is right because I could not get under here.
Like, see, I really, you know what? Note to self, Mom might be right. About the fat thing.
Not about the coffee mugs. Parents are right about everything. Yeah, it was crazy. I was like, I had my head underneath, and I was like, get out of here.
Yo, did I ever tell you about the time that my mom hit me so hard I just pretended that I died? I'm kidding. No, but there was one time that we were in the bathroom of the 1-bedroom apartment, so tiny, and we were having an argument. I remember because the Jim Carrey Grinch was coming out, and we were gonna go see it, but I was in trouble, so I had to go to Boyle and Papa's house. So she was yelling at me about something. I was arguing back, being smart, and I was against the tub, so she kept like kind of walking into me, and I was about to fall in the tub. So I was just like, damn, Mom, like kind of did like that. This bitch went flying.
Oh no.
Like, I barely touched her. Like, I definitely didn't, like, I think she just felt my body was like, whoa, like, pushed herself.
So while you're seeing her go through the air, did the fear of everything in the planet come into your brain? Like,
Yeah, like, this song had never been out at this time, but I remember it playing in my head, like, R.I.P., 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 you just pushed your mom.
like, and I'm dead for real. Okay, so then she hit you, and then...
Oh, she whooped my ass.
Yeah.
And then she, like, that's what she would do, too, when you were younger, was, like, kick your ass and then like make a big show out of it by taking you to her parents' house and be like, you better hold me back. You better hold me back. I'm gonna kill her. I'm gonna kill her tonight. She gotta stay here. It's like,
oh no, my parents were like, we're angels on the street. That's what white people do. They're like, we out in the street, they're like, we are street angels. House motherfucking devils. The worst.
ugh.
The worst. Especially
So, you know, happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day to you and yours.
Yo, do you react the same way when someone's like, oh, it's about to be Mother's Day? Like, someone said it to me. I was outside of a Carrabba's. Again, not trying to brag. And...
In the trash.
Yeah. On record. I live in Sunken Gardens. And so I was outside of Carrabba's. I was like, oh, it's about to be Mother's Day. And I was like, fuck! Oh, really? Seriously? No, it's cool. It's fine. Yeah, no, she's still with us. That's the fucking problem.
Yeah, I don't even think about it. It comes, it goes. I haven't talked to her in years. Not a heap. She started a Finsta to message me about my dad's surgery.
So, do you still talk to your dad, though?
I do. Yeah, my dad's a good person.
And he's still with her.
Yeah, they don't share a room or a life really, but they live in the same house.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
My dad was like your mom, where he worked 90 million hours, and gave my mom whatever she wanted. House on the lake, yes. Butter
Damn, I wonder why she didn't turn out better.
I know. She's just the worst.
It's crazy. You got everything you wanted. Why are you tripping?
We were talking about my dad at a family thing, and one of my aunts was like, yeah, so your dad was actually in love with someone else and got your mom pregnant. And I was like, whoa, plot twist. Plot twist.
That explains a lot.
Yeah, it does. I was like, oh, now
That's
it's all
like built in
making
your
sense.
fucking DNA.
I know, God, everybody.
Yeah, but so what? My mom is not even straight. Like, my mom is so gay. She used to be the lady, now she's the man. I have 2 dads. Like, my mom got with my dad because he was white. She wanted white children. My mom went on a fucking blind date with an Asian woman and some friend of my dad's, okay? The Asian woman's dating my dad's friend. She's like, you want to meet this guy? He's got a lot of money. You're going to really like him. Here comes my mom. She sees my dad. My dad leaves the room with her Asian friends. Dude.
Yeah.
She's like, do you like him? My mom's like, that's the ugliest effing man I have ever seen in my life. He's gross, he's ugly. I want nothing to do with him. I want to sleep. And then the lady goes, wait. Because for some reason, my father has let 2 ethnic women alone in his office. They open some drawer and see, like, when you have a trust fund, they send you these papers every period of whoever's handling your trust. And that packet was in there. And, you know, I guess he started looking a lot cuter after that.
Well, you are an attractive young thing.
Sometimes.
You are cute.
I'm pretty fucking cute.
You are very cute.
I'm not very cute or whatever. So.
You and your sister look like twins.
Oh my God.
So
I
cute.
love my sister so much. I wish I could, like, live under her breasts. I love my sister so much.
I do love my sister, but she is rough around the edges. Like, there is zero room. She says one thing, and then that is how, I'm like, hey, I'm going to come visit you. And she goes, we're too busy. Okay.
I let myself out. Door's over there. There's the big ass door. Not now. Like,
I feel
like you like walk into the house all happy. She's like, hell no, not today. Turn it around. We'll call you. This bitch just tried to walk up in her. Visit me when I'm ready. I'm not ready.
I wasn't ready.
I'm not ready
I
to
told
be
her I wasn't
visited.
Okay, so I gotta talk to you about this because you got a little crazy on Instagram, and I was like, oh, bitch, you're gonna fuck this up.
When? But what? When?
It was like an Instagram story. You posted a picture with a bow, or with one of your bows, or one of your boyfriends, and you were like laying on his chest, and you're like, I don't care, like this is my life. This is what I'm about, like some bullshit like you normally post. And
And I was clearly about it because we were sleeping on the floor at the time. That's what, had I zoomed out.
We've learned nothing. We've learned
Had
nothing.
I zoomed out, you would have been like, oh, so you went from doing short stays to just fucking on people's mom's floors. I guess they don't kick you out after 4 hours, so.
I mean, he was cute. Okay, let's talk.
He's a really nice guy. He's a good person. He's not a bad person. He's a stupid person and a sad person. He's always sad dogging and mad dogging. You know, he's somebody who makes definitive statements that are asinine and not helpful to someone wanting to be with him. You know, somebody who'll say something like, all my emotions run on one track. So when I'm angry, I'm sad, and when I'm sad, I'm mad. And I was like, well, that's just wild. It's just, I mean, you're just saying that you're going to walk outside every day and say, rah, my name's Jeremy with an O.
I'm so happy.
No, I'm mad because I don't know what I'm feeling. Like, what are you even saying?
Yeah.
And all that really is meaning is that, like, I'm about to cry a lot. Like, the accumulated amount of me crying would be more.
Because you didn't understand what was happening?
There's just a lot of, he's a Cancer.
Oh.
I didn't know about this. Apparently Cancer men are like this. I had no idea. But I've spoken to other women that have dealt with cancers, and apparently this is like a thing.
Okay. I don't know what you're referring to.
Like just the crying.
Oh, okay.
Like a lot of crying.
He's crying or just you crying?
No, not me crying, him crying.
Oh, he was
Why
crying.
would I be crying? Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't.
Yeah, I cried when Bella died, yeah. I was real sad. I was so sad that,
You moved to Florida.
yeah, that my sorrow actually manifested into a relationship I should have never been in to begin with. Pretty sad. So, yeah, no, he's always crying about just anything, everything. I remember in the beginning that we cried together, and I remember thinking, wow, that was, I can't, because it's about Bella and I'm so sad about my grandmother at that time, you know, I couldn't see that as being weird, awkward, or, you know, not something that should have happened, not normal.
So this started right after your grandma died?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
This was so fast that even people, my own sisters were like, okay, seriously, we thought you knew him. Like, this was, I met this person a few times through my best friend, and that's her husband's best friend, or whatever. I know this girl since 3rd grade. I met him before, wasn't into it, didn't really, I could tell he was kind of trying to hit on me, but Bella was dead. She was still dead. I didn't give a fuck about that. Then it was, Ashley got married, and then he came over because it was his birthday, and we were all just drunk, and we were like, yeah, sure, come over. And then I was like drunk, feeling stupid, and so, you know, I was like flirting with him. Next thing I know, he's figured me and my sister's dead. And next thing I know, I'm moving into a Gulfport trap house with him. And next thing I know, we're fucking on his mom's floor. Like, I mean, but you know me, I'm not like ashamed to say anything that I do. Like, I mean, this is the thing. I'm not doing it so that like, oh, I'm gonna talk shit about you later or what have you. Like, that was to show you, like, I really did love you. Like, girl, I was fucking stupid. Like, I was going back and forth. My sister was getting tired of the bullshit. At this point, she just was like, just live here. Don't deal with that nonsense. Like, it's too much nonsense. For me to not be focused on my career, for me to be upset about stuff that has nothing to do with me. If you meet somebody and every time that you're with them, they got some sort of problem, they're losing their keys, it's just always something. That shit is going to get on you.
Yes.
And you can't have it on you. You don't want to be that way.
No, you need to be with somebody that's going to lift you up.
Yeah.
Not someone that's going to always put everything on you.
He doesn't understand when I was like, I need space. Like, after that, I came here for JFL in February. It had just happened. Girl, he went batshit crazy. This is the other thing, too, that I always tell people, because it's like, oh, yeah, that guy was cute, but he didn't look anything like your last boyfriend. I'm like, yeah, none of them look like each other, yet they all share something in common. They will all eventually go through my phone and get their fucking feelings hurt.
Yes. They go through your phone?
Yes, girl. My pussy's so good. I don't know what's on there. Pussy too good.
I make my code easy for George to get into my phone.
I don't put a code. I make sure that you see there's no code. You shouldn't be touching my phone. I'm not going to touch your phone. I would never touch your phone. That's crazy.
Yeah, I don't want to touch his phone, but I do want to have, like, access. I want him to
I
be
never
like,
want your phone in my hand.
I want him to be like, yeah, it's open to you. And then I can be like, okay, well, I trust you enough. And not him not to be like, oh, hold it close, you know? Like, I feel like there has
I
to
would
be-
just really hope that the man I end up with has so much finesse that I don't know when he's cheating on me. Like, could you please? Could ya?
Could you just try?
Don't let me catch you, bitch. Don't
Okay.
fucking let me catch you.
Okay, first of all, we talked about this last time. You need to have like a nice, strong man that can wrangle all this in, because you got a lot to wrangle, okay?
I don't think I'm the one that needs wrangling.
Okay,
I
this
think
is a
that-
problem.
I think another episode. We actually can't figure intervention into this one right now. We're out of time. No,
Like, oh, wait, we figured it out.
I think that I do agree with the partner thing of it or whatever, but I'm not ready to get into anything anytime soon. I think that that's my fucking problem. Is like jumping into shit, thinking people are a certain way. They're not a fucking certain way. Everybody's full of shit and they're gonna disappoint you.
Well, that's positive. You should write for like Hallmark, you know?
Listen, ladies, you wanna be on top, you wanna feel good? Don't even listen to me. Just put in your AirPods, bitch, nod and smile.
Oh my god, this weekend George was here the entire weekend, and first of all, he told me that he was going to take me out of the city. He was like, okay, I can't believe I'm going to say this, but I'm going to take you out of the city this weekend. And I was like, I don't want to stay.
Oh, go away.
I don't know, so I didn't push him because I knew he was having a tough week. And so I was like, I don't want to, at the end of his
This supposed to be this weekend or this
this
week?
last weekend.
Oh, okay.
And I didn't want to be like, at the end of his 15, 16 hour shifts, be like, so what are we doing this weekend? So I was
Be like your dog when people walk in, like, hi, I never forgot.
yes.
Got my bags packed, let's go.
Let's do it. So then I waited till Saturday, and when he showed up, and I was like, "What are we doing?" And he's like, "I didn't make any plans. I'm exhausted." And I was like,
Okay, I'll just suck you off and order some mac and cheese.
"Okay." So I thought I would make it like a great for him. And I had a massage table, so I set up the massage table. I started some candles. I ordered him a pizza. Yeah, like I'm a good girlfriend. And then the pizza came when I was like only halfway through the regular massage before I could get sexy on the other side. And then he just sat up and started staring at the pizza while I was rubbing him. And he goes, "Can we just eat the pizza?" And I was like,
You were trying to fuck?
"You gotta just like eat the pizza."
But were you trying to fuck?
Eventually,
Did you?
No.
Oh, is he old?
yes.
Oh, that's like a thing. See, I can't relate. I'm fucking a 23-year-old right now. And my plan is, see, I'm 32, so I'm just gonna fuck him until I'm 23. That's
Of
how
course.
that works.
So you know, I fucked Jack for like forever when
Yes.
you were fucking that old dude before.
Yes.
We had, okay, good. Just want to make sure that everyone knows it.
You didn't have to
The
bring
roles
that.
were starting. Okay, so for a long time, like I have roaches in the apartment, but we don't have any roaches, which is nice. As you can see, it's nice here.
I was just starting to open up too, man. I was just starting to open up. I'm gonna put my guard back up. I know not to trust you, and I always do, and I'm always angry.
Oh god, that was so funny. Anyway.
I feel weirdly itchy right now. They're on me. They're back.
Me and my life will be there, Father.
Hey, I didn't bring that possum here though, for real. I did get the lice from it, but I did not bring the possum here. That's somebody else's possum.
Yeah, that I just ended up being his mom. I was like, I'll pick you up, and then we'll do this. And I was like, what am I doing?
Yeah. I don't know, we're just like fucking, so it doesn't have to be. I don't want anything with anybody. I'm like not even interested in getting to know somebody. Like, I feel really fucked up after this last relationship. Like, I feel like people with these fucking trust issues and all this other nonsense.
So
Like,
tell us how it ended.
he smashed my Metro PCS phone and he had to buy me a new one, bitch. I kicked his fucking, I lost it. I trashed the house. I got a bat. I whooped his ass. I feel bad about that because, like, I shouldn't be putting my hands on people. But, like, I'm never scared and he scared me. Like, he's a big, he's, like, easily double my size. 200 plus pounds. Like, why are you smashing? He smashed it, not like, you know what I mean? He took his big ass arm all the way up here and smashed it with all of his might. Like, I had voicemails from my grandmother on that. I had comedy stuff that I had been saving all of my recordings on my phone. Right. I'm gonna jump out the window. I just want the dogs to come back and I'll just talk to the dogs. I'll do the rest with the dogs, please. They're much nicer. No, bitch, but it was just annoying as fuck. Like, I had at least 245 screenshots I hadn't reposted yet. Like, come on.
You go through, re-screenshot everything. No, I get it.
It just sucks because it's like as soon as he did it, he regretted it. That's the other thing about him that I can't, that's just unfortunate. I don't want to be around someone that embodies regret. Like, you are walking regret. Like, wish I didn't do that.
And then he cries.
And then, of course, you're crying because you're so regretful. You're so guilty. You can't even sit with it. You know what I mean? It's so uncomfortable.
Yeah.
So, I don't know, girl. I just had to get that shit off of me. I was, like, really honestly happy that it happened because I had to get out of there. Like, it was already becoming too much of, like, a routine. Like, we're just, like, living together. We're doing this. Like, I'm accepting this. I'm just going to do this. And it was just getting to be...
Slowly, your dreams start drifting away.
Slowly, I start being like how I was with Anthony. Same thing. Like, slowly, I'm just taking care of this person. Absolutely. And I never... That's the thing, too. Like, with Anthony, and because I've spent so much time with him like that, I didn't have a lot of experience in a real relationship. We hanged out for, like, a few hours every night. You know what I mean? That wasn't a real relationship. I just went ahead and moved in with this guy because I was like, I mean, we've been hanging out for 4 months. I practically live here. I'll just move in. Perfect. And it was perfect for like a few months. And then it was absolutely, and now it's like a nightmare. And I wish that we could be like friends and talk and stuff, but I feel honestly like it's toxic and it's hurting him more than me. Like, I can get away from this. I can get past it, but I'm not going to be sitting around later, you know, mulling it over. Like,
are you going to have to see him at all?
No, I don't have to see him.
Good.
He lives where he lives. We don't cross paths. He's not somebody who's bold enough to show up somewhere and be looking and feeling embarrassed. He's somebody who will walk away before you try to, you know what I mean? Like, he don't want none of that.
It's hard. It's kind of, I can't imagine being like a civilian and then dating someone who is like, you know, you're going to have a level of fame. You know, you're going to be everywhere soon, and he's going to be like, oh, there he is on that billboard. You know what I mean? That's got to be painful.
Yeah, that would be, I would think that would be painful. I hope he's over me by the time that this happens.
It's going to happen soon.
Hope so.
If you stop dating and
they are
yourself.
absolute. I think that's the other thing too, because I was thinking about that. Because I get like, you know, you just get excited about somebody and you start obsessing, and it's like,
Yes.
I'm using all this extra brain space to think about somebody that ain't fucking thinking about me. Or even if you are, we're still just lusting after our body parts. Like, what is it to really think about?
I know, I'm kind of happy that I'm past that, because everybody knows that's been listening for the last year and a half. Everyone knows the roller coaster that George and I went on, because George doesn't like to be in relationships. I am horrible at relationships also, so put those two together and
What?
it's just
No, not you.
like crazy.
You got so many. You are literally the champion of relationship. You are an Olympian of relationships.
I get in and I get out.
Hey,
it is
but-
great.
And then my baby girl said, and who next?
Thank
Who
you.
ready? And who want a
Next.
ticket to come on ride the train? It's the choo-choo, ride it.
And all these young kids are like, we don't ride the train anymore.
And you're
I'm
like,
so old.
and this is about, ha. I think I can. Woo, woo. Just you screaming that in some kids' faces is
like a half scream, half cough. Woo!
Yes.
So old. I
Yes.
I have to do an ad. Because our sponsors
Do it.
they are the lifeblood behind this operation. Actually, I do really appreciate them staying on board, for appreciating our humor. So everybody, please, 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 please go out and support these sponsors. And this one is Ritual. Ritual. We all want to do the right thing to keep our bodies healthy for the long run, right?
Oh, heck yes.
I
I am literally a beacon of health. Tell me more.
I'm gonna give you some actually. You need them. I love you, but you do not take care of yourself. Okay, anyway. Enter Ritual, the obsessively researched vitamin for women. Rituals Essentials have the nutrients most of us don't get enough of from food, all in their clean, absorbable forms. No shady additives or ingredients that can do more harm to your body than good. I take it. If you burp it up, it tastes like mint because the flax is not gross fish. It's great.
Oh,
I
cool.
know, it's nice.
That's cool.
Ritual Essential for Women is the multivitamin reimagined. From D3 to omega-3, Rituals Essential for Women helps fill gaps in a woman's diet. There's no nausea capsule that's gentle on an empty stomach, and there's a mint tab in every bottle to keep things fresh so you don't get that fishy aftertaste. That's what I was talking about.
Love it.
Love it. Okay, so to do this, our listeners, Ritual is now offering 10% off during your first 3 months. 10% off during your first 3 months. Fill the gaps in your diet with Essentials for Women, a small step that helps support a healthy foundation for your body. Visit ritual.com/happy health to start your ritual today. That's 10% off during your first 3 months at ritual.com/happy health. If you want to just visit the website, also they have a ton of nutrition information. I actually really like going on there and sending my clients on there. So ritual.com/happy health. Okay, speaking of health, let's get back to you. Okay, the reason I love you so much is because we have both been disasters, and you don't judge anybody for being a little bit of a disaster and then picking themselves back up and getting back out there.
Of course.
Oh man, you were the first person I called when I was like, I had like a margarita or 10, I don't know, and I bit somebody,
Probably 11.
puked a lot, and I don't know how I got home. Anyway, how are you?
Cool, I'm good. I just got home from the hospital. I pee-peed on my neck somehow, and on all my clothes, and I would not wake up, so.
That's right, you went to the hospital.
Oh my god.
And you were pissed about it.
Well, I was pissy, drunk, I was pissed on. I cussed those bitches out for points. I cussed them out so bad.
Okay, can you explain what happened?
They,
I know what happened.
these bitches, I was drunk at the creek.
Okay.
Shout out to the creek.
For
They
still loving
didn't,
us.
for still, like, we're not banned. I know it sounds like we are, but
Which
we are.
is ridiculous. They should
Ridiculous.
ban us.
I'm not saying that it's not a serious professional business. I'm just saying we're still allowed there. So I'm doing my thing, which is I've already had some Jameson on the train. And I get there and I'm doing fine until I wake up in this hospital. So the large chunk of the night that I miss is where I am wasted. Somebody walks up to me and gives me some Xanax. I'm so wasted that I'm like, I take all of them, whatever's in this hand, and then I start pissing myself, which again is not like a cause for concern. This has happened before. Doesn't mean I'm gonna doesn't mean I'm gonna go night night and not wake up. But it's a little concerning because I'm like talking while I'm doing it. Like Brian is confused, like he doesn't know, am I peeing or am I just slowly spilling a hot drink on my crotch? So he has to walk up to just get his eyes on it. It's a little dark down there. And he's like, I'm sorry to interrupt. Hey, you're peeing right now. And I was like, I'm almost done with this thought. Just give me 1 second. So everyone's already like, all right, it's gonna be like one of those nights with Galston, like, just go get the mop, like, just gonna lay down somewhere, so just keep an eye out. So then I finally pass out, but I'm like puking in my sleep, which is super dangerous.
Yes.
And then now I'm telling people, like, I just took so much Xanax, and I wasn't aware that I did. This all like came back to me later, because I still was under the impression that I had not taken any Xanax when I woke up.
Yes.
Because it was like not any other blackout, like, I've blacked out there before, pissed on myself, throw up, whatever, you know, but you wake up and you're like, I'm still here. Oh, sorry, I gotta go. I'm sorry about the mess. And you go. Like,
Yeah.
They couldn't wake me up, so everyone was really scared. So the ambulance comes, they take me to the hospital. When I wake up, it's the morning crew, not the night crew that has taken me in, that has picked me up and all that stuff. I don't know who is this old Spanish woman when I wake up, but she is judgy. Like, and I'm not in any of my clothes. They've wrapped me up in like tissue that you cover a toilet paper in, or like, I think they were doggy beds. I think they were dog pads, doggy pee-pee pads. They had like fashioned a diaper around me and duct taped it to my body because apparently
You can't stop peeing.
I can't stop peeing. I had a bracelet on my wrist that said fall risk.
Oh my god.
Okay, she don't stand right. You gonna wanna let her down. Watch it, she's wet. Like everywhere. Why is her hair wet? We don't know. So apparently she's playing in it. We don't just lay her down. And so I get up and I'm like, the lady, as soon as I wake up, she's like, like so, and I'm like, oh my god, do I know you? And she's like, what kind of friends you have? And I was like, what happened? She's like, oh, you tell me? What kind of friends you have that leave you in the street like that? And I went, you found me in the street? She goes, yeah. They found you in the street. And I was like, what? No, there's no way they found me. Like, it's already so jarring. Like,
Yeah.
where are my panties? Like, where are all my clothes? I came here in a Boston Bruins jersey. Is that still here? Like, what's going on? Where's my phone? It's a Metro PCS Cricket Wireless. Where is it?
I have 14 minutes left on it.
Where's my phone? Where's my Boost Wireless? I've been chirped and Shardy needs to chirp back. So, he's like, she's saying that, and then someone else comes in, and they're just like stank, like they just like hate their lives. They're like, yeah, you were brought in here, we don't know. And I was like, so wait, do you know what happened? So that's why I went on Facebook and was like, I was getting drunk with all you assholes at the creek last night, and I just woke up in the hospital. I'm fucking you bitches up as soon as I recuperate and cut these bracelets off. I'm going straight.
As soon as I am not a fall risk,
I will. As soon as I can stand on my own, I'm going back to the creek to fuck you up and cut you at the knees, you bitches.
No, none of my bones are broken. I just can't seem to stand up on myself.
I was like, why would you call the ambulance? Like, why didn't you just call the cops? You fucking narcs. So I'm still pissed. Rebecca calls me and is like something about the Xanax, and like everyone's really concerned. And I'm like, I'm still taking it so lightly. Just like, I don't know what happened. Like, I think I just had a bad night. And then I remember that some stupid asshat did do that. Which, again, isn't really her fault. But, I mean, if I died, the judge would have had to decide that. Like, that would have been for the courts to decide,
Yes,
bitch.
it would have.
Because there's cameras there and they saw you. But anyways, you know, it was a lot with that. I think that's the part where I was like, all right, I have a problem with drinking as far as, like, I don't know when to stop when I start. I don't drink at home.
Mm-hmm.
I don't drink alone. I just, once I've started, it's a little bit of an issue there. So, you know, that was fun. I remember I called you.
Yes.
I was very upset. I was like so mad, and then I was like really sad.
I messaged you a bunch because I was like, what the hell?
Yes, and then I was only comfortable to talk to you about it because I was just like, I can't tell people. Meanwhile, I'm like cat sitting for Marina Franklin. As this is happening, I'm talking to you on the phone, I'm like, I'm gonna call you back. It's like Marina walks in and I'm like, hey. Everything's chill. Why am I still here? Oh, those? Nothing? Oh, I didn't change the litter box because it smells like being here.
Yeah, that's it. It's not my clothes.
I'll leave now. She was like, can you just sit down for a second? I was like, I don't want to sit. She's like, what's going on with you? Everybody's like, what the?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I moved to LA for a little bit, then Bella died. And now I guess I'm just smoking crack.
So sweet. That'll stop you from doing all that stuff. Do you drink now?
I still drink, yeah.
Okay.
I just like take it easy. I don't know, now when I'm like at home and I drink, I did something stupid the other day. I had like the quietest temper tantrum ever. And I just like put a bunch of Post-it notes all over the house. It was so stupid. I made my Lyft driver wait while I did that.
Oh my.
Oh, it was so dumb.
Like, what did the Post-it say?
My sister, so in the house it's like me, my sister, her husband, and then my sister's daughter and my sister's son. And my sister's husband, when they first got together, his sister and her man were living there. Now his brother's living there. So it's kind of taking a strand, and that's all on their newlywed marriage.
Oh, yes.
And I don't like him. And he just does little stuff that, I mean, there was only 2 things that the Post-it notes were about, so no, I didn't need 36 of them. to say the same thing over and over again and just become more angrier. Like, it wasn't necessary to do. There's two things that bother me that you do. One, you leave the front door unlocked. Why are we unlocking? Is your car door unlocked?
No.
Then fucking lock your front. Why would your front door not be locked? Like, you live in a nice neighborhood, but a stone's throw away, which is what that means. Like, there's no gate to go into that neighborhood. When they build a new house, you see all the fucking homeless people
Go stay there every
go
night.
stay in there, you know, whatever. So it's like, he's had his car broken into. The neighbor has had the car taken and gutted down the street. Like, it's not this.
Everybody watch the ID channel with all the
Like,
murder
come
shows.
on, like, just don't leave the shit open. Like, make them work for it. God damn. And so it's just stuff like that. And then, like, the other thing that really bothers me is that when he uses the bathroom, he has, like, this explosive stream of fucking poop. And how do I know that? Why would I know that? Why would I know that? Like, let's really think about the logistics of this. Why would I know about your
Explosive
shit streaks? But no, literally, you gotta think about this. You are a man. So, and you gotta doo-doo. Okay, alright, well, if I know anything about doo-doo, you can't be standing up to doo-doo. And you're not gonna go pee-pee first because, you know, it's hard to, like, do one without the other. So I'm gonna assume that you sit down first, okay? You're sitting down. And the seat is down, like normal, because otherwise that would hurt your ass. So you're sitting down on the seat, you take your shit. Now, are you wiping your ass and holding the pee-pee in until you stand up, lift the seat up, and do your pee-pee? Or are you sitting doing the pee-pee, wiping the ass, getting up, and then putting up the seat? I just want to know which one it is.
I think that you would just sit, put your dick in the water. Towards the
I've
water.
never done number 2 without doing number 1,
I've
which is
never
essentially
either.
doing number 3.
I've
At
never
some point,
done
we
that.
do number 3.
Yes.
So you don't need to be sitting for that.
Yeah, for everything.
So how is it that the toilet seat is still up no matter what you do in there?
Oh.
That's what I mean. So when I tell you there was a post-it note on every side of that toilet, the top where you flip it up, boom, you flip it, boom, boom, boom. Is it still up?
I went to the bathroom after a woman at a brunch yesterday, and
The toilet seat was up?
the toilet, there was it was mystery all in there. She was in there for a while, and there was another white girl and I waiting, just quietly on the bench. We're like, okay, we'll just let her have her time, and
I
then
mean, yeah, it's like unlimited mimosas, and so I understand, you know, you had the feta.
get it. You're gonna have the drunk shits. We got it.
Got it.
So I go in, toilet seat is up. I was like, okay, small Asian lady, why is the toilet seat up?
Oh.
And then the paper towel, the toilet paper, wet. Why?
Oh, she's Asian though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they like to shit like this.
Oh, you think she was squatting?
They
She
shit
was
like
little.
this on purpose.
And she looks at me like I was the devil.
They shit, this is actually really helpful.
It is good for you, but and
I use Louis' little stool. I just like to get it on up there.
I just do a little
Slides.
twist. I do a little twist.
I don't do the twist. I'm more of a rocker. I'm a rocker and a spreader.
I've-
I'll spread the
I've-
butt cheeks in the middle of it. I'll be like, all right, let's just.
For the last 3 years,
Sometimes I'll
honestly.
hit it with a little bit.
One time I had a shit so bad, like rock hard after surgery. Like, you know when you get surgery and then it's like, I had to go inside my own vagina and push it down the backside. I was like, oh my god, it's not coming out. And then I was like, oh yeah, you can maneuver it that way.
You can't.
Woo-wee.
How'd you know that? Did you like Google it?
No,
Is it instinct?
It was
Just pelvic floor instinct?
no, I just knew because
You knocked 3 times on your own ceiling?
Because one time I had asshole surgery and I knew.
You had asshole surgery and you're still an asshole?
Yes.
Oh, that didn't work.
It didn't work. It's just a leg.
Not work,
It
bitch.
just did not work. It's like when they take off hair and you're like, well, it's only gonna work for 6 months.
Okay, so I have to keep coming back and get a bird by you.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
Yeah, I had asshole surgery. I'm still an asshole.
Dang, girl.
I know.
I've been shitting like crazy lately. I was at work and I had to text my boss from downstairs. I was like, hey, it's Bina. My number's 1188 and I got table 136. And I cannot stop right now. I'm sweating. I feel sick. I'll be up when I can. I think I broke this toilet.
Love Bina.
Love, Bina. Kiss, kiss. Hug, hug. Girl, it was so bad. Like, the next day, everyone's like, are you feeling better today? I'm like, yeah, my butt's okay now. And then it's like 30 minutes into the shift, and I'm like, I'm gonna take a shit on my arm. And I'm just like, Jesus, again? I'm like, I don't know what's going on.
What the hell is
I ate some pizza laying down.
I always get the shits after I have like some traumatic emotional thing happen, and then as soon as it's over, I'm like, oh yeah, cool. I'm so glad it's over. Oh my god, I have this shit.
How do you have this stress shit?
Everything is coming out of me since 1942. It's all coming out.
No,
Yeah.
I eat too late. That's what it is. I get really hungry. Like, I'll wake up in the middle of the night and eat whatever I can find. I don't even need to be having my eyes open. That shit does not need to be warmed up. I will eat.
Yeah.
I just love to eat
I don't
food.
know how you stay so little. It's
I'm
really
like
annoying.
a little-ish. I'm like a little fat.
No, you're not a little fat.
You just gotta find people that just like don't care what you look like, girl.
My boyfriend, I kept telling him all the time, I'm like, I need to lose 10 pounds. And I really believe it. And he's like,
Where? In your pussy lips?
well,
Well,
they are tucked into my sock right
I was like, that's actually my socks. So, yeah. Could you do something about that? They need to be on their own, like, paleo, like, they're completely,
They're hungry.
they're bread based. That's some sourdough you got going on there, babe. Homemade.
He says that. He's like, then how much do you think I need to lose? If you have to lose 10 pounds, you fucking
It's
keep
not
yourself-
about you,
I know.
bitch.
Oh, I know.
It's about me.
It's about me and my fat ass. And he's like, you don't have one. I'm like, just
Thank you for the compliment, bitch. I love you. Well, I love you
We have a
too.
very healthy relationship.
Hot.
Super healthy.
Yeah, that's like the most Puerto Rican he's ever sounded.
What are you gonna do this week here? Are people? This is gonna come out like immediately. So.
Oh, good. Well, tonight, not that you'll see me tonight, but tonight I'll be at Caroline's running the set for an audition I have tomorrow at Fat Black Pussycat for Comedy Central's Cluster Fest.
Hell yeah!
Ow. And
You're a good fit for Cluster Fest.
I hope so. And then Wednesday, I think I'm doing Better Days with PD and McCullough. And then I think on Thursday I'm doing a smoke show.
Okay.
Some smoke show. I think they smoke weed there.
Oh, okay. It isn't because you're attracted. You like smoke now, big shitty.
No, like weed.
Oh.
No, like weed smoking.
Oh yeah, I can't do the weed. I did the weed with you one time, and
Yeah, and she forgot how shirts work. She was like, I'm just here with my pajama shirt. It's been 45 minutes. Where do my arms go? I was like, just go to sleep naked, bitch. Forget it. You can't even do. Just put all the clothes down. Like, just stop. You've already like the pants are on your stop.
I think I was standing in my apartment for a very long time, just in one spot after that show.
Did you even smoke? We made you smoke a lot. I can't remember.
I mean, for me, it was a ton, but you guys kept passing, and then how many people were on that show? Like 6 or 7.
Yeah.
So Christina used to have a weed smoking show, and
Yeah, it was Denny and Mookie and PD. Shout out to all of them. But New York City Blunt Club.
That's
old
what
time
it's called.
podcast that we did. It was fun.
It was so fun, but you got very protective of me. I was very appreciative. Like, everybody was starting to smoke beforehand, and you kept going, no, she don't need nothing till we start the show.
You're gonna want to wait with her. You're gonna want to wait, or she'll go Mimi. She'll go night.
And then, and
Like,
then
hit it, Mary. I'm like, no, seriously, don't.
And then it would come to me, and you go back the other way, go back the other way.
Let's bring it all around back. She don't even touch that.
Yeah, so I think I took like 5 or 6 hits,
Oh
which
my
to me
God.
is like a million.
That shit was so fun. I was talking about you the other day to one of my other comic friends because she did a roast, and it was getting like ugly, like they were not having fun, and it was like before the roast or whatever. And I was like, see, the funnest roast that I ever did was that roast with you.
Yes.
That was the most fun, and we sat together and wrote, and we like really dug into our shit. And I just feel like if you're not gonna do that, if it's not gonna be like your friend or even somebody that you
Then don't do it.
don't do it. Why would you make yourself mad on purpose and then show up to a place where other people are gonna be watching you and this person that you're so mad at, and they're so mad at you, and so now it's like personal, and and we really gotta make each other look stupid, not like where it's like, oh, that was funny, like when you was cracking on me about that thing, like that was funny. But with that, I was like, damn, girl, I feel bad for you.
I was at the pair, and an audience member came and said that she watched us like an HBO, like the behind the fight. She watched both of our Instagrams the whole time, and then she came to it and she was like, it was the most fun.
Oh my god.
I was like, I miss her so much.
Wait, but that was the most fun. Okay, so that person told you that, right?
Yeah.
The judges ate us. They hated us.
They hated us.
They hated that we had so much fun.
They were so mad the
They
whole
were like,
time.
yeah, we don't even know if that's roasting. Everyone's like cracking up.
I was roasting myself because you were
Oh
like,
my god, I took my teeth out. Like, it was balls to the wall, insanity. Like, we were going crazy up in there.
we were having Mike Hannon was really loving it. Yamanika was hating it.
Oh, she was like, y'all hoes are too close. Number one, I don't even like all this chitter-chattering. I'm gonna call y'all chatterlings, and I don't like them.
Man, that was so fun.
It was so much motherfucking fun.
Oh.
But I was thinking about you the other day, because I was like, damn girl, yeah, because literally any roast I did after that, not as fun, wouldn't do it again.
Yeah, would never.
Would never do it again. Why? Like, it's not even so
I roasted Noah Garden Swartz right before you, and I wrote a whole bunch of dead mom jokes. And when I wrote them, I was like, these are funny. But then when I had to deliver them, I was like, I am not this mean as a person.
Like, actually, these last three aren't even good.
I was reading them like this, and Rel kept going, put your phone on. I was like, I just don't want to make eye contact with anyone.
I'm just gonna...
So if I could just, yeah.
I'm actually gonna go to the booth where they introduced, and I'm gonna do my jokes from there.
I know, Akash was like, yo, anybody that can do dead mom jokes like that, you should win. And I was like, no,
his
it's
mom
fine.
said that.
I'll lose, it's fine.
Oh, cool. Like when we roasted each other.
Okay, come on.
I mean, you lost.
You kidding?
I mean,
we gotta go
who
back to
won?
the tape. We gotta go back
Who
to the
won?
tape. I won the first round. You won the second. I won the
There's
first
three
round.
rounds, bitch. Who cares if you won the first round?
I won the second round. And then they said because they wanted to see us, we were gonna go third round.
They were trying to make us scissor.
I bombed hard in the third round because I couldn't say a word. I can't remember what it was, but I was like,
yeah, bitch. Bitch. Lay down.
Like,
lay down. Give me that one. Lay down.
But Mike Lawrence, who was our other judge, he pulled me aside and he was like, "That was really good writing." And I was like, "Thanks." That was like cute. He never says anything nice.
And then he pulled me aside and he was like, "That was even better writing." Don't tell Mara. I didn't want to tell you until right now. You made me. When you're catty like that, I just have to bring it back out. I actually made sure to get it in writing too. So. And then I got it notarized.
And that's how I got my Clusterfest audition. So, anyway, how are you doing with
Stapled
your career?
to my chest.
Mara? Oh, you don't even have any shows tomorrow?
Oh, you still live here? That's cute.
Yeah, by myself.
Oh, that's cute. Look at all those
Look
bananas.
at all the
You're
furniture.
never gonna.
Look at all the furniture I have.
Bitch, I know Aaron's is calling you every day. Oh, look at all those bananas you're never gonna finish.
Well, I don't speak English. What?
No, she's not
No,
here.
I don't know an Aaron.
She's not here. No.
All right, cool. So, where can we find you?
Find me online at freakin' Jewrican on Instagram and Twitter. And my name is Christina with a CH and an R and an I and an S.
You figure out this spelling.
Yeah.
You fucking figure
Christina
it out.
Galston, Galston. All my friends call me Vina. So look your girl up.
Yes, do it. And I will tag her in a photo that we of